Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and it's David again on a Saturday. Now, this is the Money Making Saturday that we're coming on, and mostly it is to help you make more money in your everyday life through real estate. Why is it that 90% of all millionaires are making their money through real estate? It is because real estate is the most tax-favored asset class that there is on earth. Now, we didn't set it up that way. It is the governments that set it up that way. And you can benefit from the same law. So all these people that always say that it is not fair that they make all this money and don't have to pay any tax, the amazing thing is it's available to you. It's available to me. We just weren't taught it in school. We weren't taught it in university. We didn't learn about all these things in all these different places. So that is what we're going to be talking about today, how you can take advantage of it. Now, we're hearing in the US that they are going to be pardoning all of these different university loans that they had to take it. A lot of people shouldn't have taken those loans. Of course, university is amazing. If you're going to be a doctor, if you're going to be a vet, if you're going to be an engineer, we need these people. So university is amazing. But who is taking out a loan for $100,000 to take a social science course and never get a job from it? I mean, insanity. If it was so amazing, banks would lend against that, right? Banks won't. So it has to go to the national level. If you're going to say that you're going to go become a doctor, the banks will lend you money, right? But they won't do it if you're going to take something else. So you and I have to do this same research and figure out if it's going to be worth it. We have to do this ROI study, our return on investment. Does it make sense to take that type of course? So when we look into all this other stuff, right, that same ROI that we're looking for, return on investment, that's all that we care about. We're looking at that through the scope of real estate, and real estate has something beautiful in it because we now can make somebody else pay for the loan. Let's take an example here that you are going to go and get a loan on stocks, let's say. Can you go and buy stocks and have somebody else pay the loan off for you? Could you go buy a car and ask somebody else to pay off the loan for you? No. But if you go take a mortgage out on a home, you can now get somebody else to pay that loan for you. Where else can you possibly get that? And so all these people that end up opening us up some kind of e-commerce store, or they're renting out their car on Turo or whatever it is, you're going to make some money in your business and you're going to end up in real estate. You always do. You always end up in real estate. Now, where in real estate do you end up? It always follows the same pattern. You're going to start off in residential, probably just a single family home. Then you're going to move into a duplex and a fourplex, a 12plex, a 24plex. You know, when we go talk to somebody who's selling a 12-unit building, their answer is always the same. Why are you selling this 12 unit? I'm moving to a bigger unit. Why would these guys always be moving to bigger units? Because of the economies of scale. You make more money in that if you can manage it properly. In addition, if you have cash flow getting thrown off that building, you don't want to pay tax on it. This beautiful thing called depreciation. We've talked about this many times. We've done a lot of videos on it. It is amazing to be able to have that depreciation. So you got to learn that. And so as long as I've been in this business, which is many, many moons, we can go back and see that all these people that make money, no matter what business it is, they end up buying real estate, and they end up going into real estate because of depreciation. And you have these wonderful write-offs that can get it so you don't pay any taxes anymore. You don't have to pay taxes legally. Why on earth would you ever cheat on your taxes if you can get away with it legally? You know, that's what's crazy. So go get a book like this, Tom Wheelwright. So we have to take advantage of these things for ourselves so that we could break free as well, right? That is the main key, is escaping the matrix. And when you go buy something like a stock, or you go buy like a car, you got one loan, terms are set. When you go and buy a home, you get to renegotiate those terms all the time. You could even break it sometimes and make a new one if it makes sense for you. We can have creative financing or seller financing or lease options or a better credit score, or fix it or adjust it, whatever you want, many times in the life of it. Our goal because the government is on a program of massive money printing forever, QE infinity. Because of that, we're going to be banking on that, right? We're going to have negative yielding rates, which we've done videos on before. Negative yielding rates is where you get paid to borrow. So we want to kick the can of the debt as far down the road as we can, as we are keep on maxing out how much we can refinance over the years. That is what you want to do. Always be refinancing. We hope to never pay off our properties. I hope when I die, I still have 80% debt on those properties. And if you have them in your own name, it has to be sold when you die. But if you have it inside of a company, beautiful thing, companies live forever. Wish I could. But companies live forever, and you can pass on your companies. So once the house gets into the company, you don't have to pay tax on it forever if you do it the right way. That's why I think you should have tax advisors, tax accountants, financial advisors. Remember, I am not a tax advisor. I'm a real estate broker. I could just tell you what I do in my own personal life, but I operate in the Greater Toronto area. But we consult and advise people all over North America. So if you're interested in that, you could always reach out to us. We're happy to help you.